The sky was bright and blue over New Zealand as Ethan, Mia, and Lucas set out on a day they would never forget. Ethan was 8 and loved exploring. That morning, they headed into the forest to pick mushrooms and berries. The air was fresh, the ferns brushed their knees, and birds sang sweetly above them. As they searched under the trees, a soft, rustling sound made them all stop. Out hopped a kangaroo from behind a tall tree, smiling wide. "Good day, mates," said the kangaroo. "You look like you could use a guide." "But kangaroos live in Australia," said Mia. "What are you doing in New Zealand?" The kangaroo laughed. "Well, I have always dreamed of seeing these beautiful green forests, so I snuck onto a big ship heading here. That makes me a stowaway, someone who hides on a boat to chase an adventure." Kip gave a proud little hop, his tail flicking playfully. The children stared in wide-eyed surprise. Lucas gasped, "Wow, that is so brave." The kangaroo chuckled, "Maybe a little too brave. Being a stowaway can get you into big trouble, so never try it yourselves." Ethan smiled. "We are glad you made it safely. What is your name?" "Call me Kip," said the kangaroo proudly. "Now, let us explore." Kip led them deeper into the forest, where the sunlight turned golden and warm. Then suddenly, Kip stopped. Sitting quietly beside a tall old tree was the biggest, fluffiest panda any of them had ever seen. "Hello there," said the panda gently. "I am Pao," he added softly, brushing a bit of leaf off his round belly. "I was part of a traveling animal show," Pao explained. "They meant no harm, but I wanted to be free. One night, I found my way to this forest, and now I help the animals here whenever I can. But today, I am worried. My friends, the Kiwi family, are in trouble." Pao led them to a clearing where a family of small kiwi birds stood together, chirping sadly. Mama Kiwi and Papa Kiwi looked very worried. Mama Kiwi was crying. "What is the matter?" asked Ethan gently. "Our youngest chick is lost," said Mama Kiwi, sobbing softly. Without hesitating, Ethan said, "We will help you find him." Kip twitched his tail, ready for action, and Pao nodded bravely. Exchanging quick, confident glances, all 5 friends dashed into the forest together, determined to bring the little lost chick safely home. They searched high and low, through ferns and tall grass, calling out softly as they went. At last, Lucas dropped to his knees and whispered, "I hear something." Pao's ears perked up. Kip twitched his tail, ready to leap. A moment later, the bushes trembled, and something very small began to move. There, inside a hollow log, was the tiny kiwi chick, trembling. "You are safe now, little one," whispered Ethan as he gently lifted the chick out. The little bird blinked up at him with wide, tired eyes. Mama Kiwi chirped with joy and nuzzled her chick close. That night, everyone sat around a glowing campfire under the stars. Pao shared bamboo cookies, Kip told funny hopping stories, and the Kiwi families sang a cheerful song. It was a night none of them would ever forget, filled with laughter, warmth, and the magic of new friendship. Mia smiled at her friends. Today was the best adventure ever. As the stars twinkled above, the forest seemed to whisper, "Come back soon." The Kiwi and her chick cuddled close as the friends gazed at the glowing embers. A night of warmth and friendship none of them would ever forget. What Ethan's adventure teaches us: real courage is not about being the biggest or the strongest. It is shown through kindness and care. When the Kiwi family needed help, Ethan did not hesitate. He stepped forward. And together, 5 very different friends proved that when we look out for each other, there is nothing we cannot face. Let us learn together. Kangaroos are amazing jumpers from Australia. They use their strong back legs to leap great distances. A baby kangaroo is called a joey and rides safely inside its mother's pouch until it is big enough to hop on its own. Pandas are gentle animals that love to eat bamboo, just like Pao. Kiwis are fascinating birds that cannot fly, but their long beaks help them find insects and worms right in the forest floor. And our word of the day is stowaway. A stowaway is someone who hides on a ship to travel somewhere secretly. Kip reminds us, the best adventures are always taken safely, with friends. This story is part of the KKR Kids Learning Collection, stories that nurture kindness, courage, and curiosity. Click the link in the description to get this story as an ebook, and also for many more books and ebooks from the KKR Kids Learning Collection.